Ah, that is the song Adelita. It tells of a woman who followed her husband to war, like many of us. My name is Luz. I believe in English it means light. My husband has been very busy lately. Pancho Villa, it's possible you know of him, see? He is general for the Northern Army. Some people tell me that he is like como the Robin Hood of Mexico. He has been very active in the revolution. He tells me the men are more happier to be fighting now. And they say this is because they are now allowed to bring their wives, their mistresses, and, como se dice in inglés, is girlfriends on the road with us. I've been allowed to follow the camp for some time now. We went and do our jobs. We carry the supplies and our children. We cook, tend to the sick or the wounded. Sometimes we must forage for food when we cannot get any other way. The thing my husband does not approve of is that some of the women are now wanting to fight with the guns like the men. And I say, then it is these women who call us mulas, and in English I think you say pack mules. I say that is not right, no está bien. This is not how things are done. The men protect us. We do not protect the men. We stand by our man. During the revolution, a man without a family was forced into the army. My husband and I had just started out, and we had agreed that we would take a stand for our family, and we would not fight in the revolution. But one night, my husband disappeared. And the next morning, while I was nursing my Joselito, I looked from the porch, and I saw that down below, this town was in flames. Not far, I saw a man running in my direction with 2 soldiers shooting at his heels. The man was racing desperately, dodging between the brush and the cactus to avoid the bullets. I noticed something terribly familiar about the man. It was my husband, que idiota. I hide my child under the porch and I stand, paying no mind to the bullets rushing past. And I scream at my husband, "You had better hope they shoot you before I get my hands on you." And so I had told him that if he went out, they would force him to join the army. My husband had a glance at the soldiers behind him and a glance at me, and he ran in a third direction away from us both. But he knew that I was stronger and faster than he was. He had gone out for a drink, even when I had warned him that they would come. So I reached my husband, and I beat him, and the soldiers, they laughed, and they saw that he was indeed married. Some people tell us that we must take a stand for a better Mexico, and I tell them I do take stand for my family. After all, what will be left of Mexico, all that we fight for has been abandoned. I remember it too well. I was eating dinner with my sister and the dog began to bark. And at first we did not think of it. That dog was always barking. Then we heard the hoop, and we knew and dreaded that sound. We dropped to the floor, and as they shot the bullets through the town, and what we had to do, we had to crawl and bury ourselves in the manure because the soldiers thought it too repulsive even for us. So I buried myself, but my sister was caught on our fence, and I screamed for her. But her leg was cut, and she was bleeding. So, soldier come, and soldier take hold of her, and he did things. He raped her, and then he killed her. And I watched it all. And then I felt something sharp by my foot. It was all knife we had thrown out. I did not think it could be weapon. But I look at it, and I look at the soldier that killed my sister. I had not known it was so easy to kill. But it was that day when the little girl that I was became a vengeful woman. And it was that day when I decided that that vengeful woman could become a man. So they would not allow a little girl to fight in the army without a husband. What about a young man? They would not approve of a young lady fighting, but they always needed more soldiers. I will avenge my sister and all the other sisters. I will take my stand for my country and for the revolution. My name is Coronella. I was once what we call soldadera. Years ago, my husband go to war. I go with him, I become his soldadera. I carry his laundry, cook his food. I was good wife. When my husband was killed, I take up his clothes, his gun, and I fight in his place. I decide to take stand. I become not just soldadera. I was soldier in the battlefield. I was the best of the men. Zapata awarded me with honors. My own army to command, and me and my men, we fought for freedom. I tell you, we fought well. We fought very well. When finally, revolution over, and we win, my men want me to go back to jobs of woman, jobs of pack mule. And I refuse. I was their leader, now they want me their servant. I was made to feel betrayed after what we had done and what I had done for them. I could not do what they expect of me. And they reject me. Everyone, no one wants me. Because I would not give up patriotism. Because I took a stand. Now, this is what I have left. Are times when I think of my men that fall in battle. Are times I wish I fell with them, so that I would die hero. Not this. For I have no doubt I will die this way. Welcome to freedom, my friends.